I'm Mandy from Fleet Feet Greensboro and High Point. While you always want to make sure that you're fitted for the proper shoe, there are a variety of different shapes of feet, and so there's a variety of ways that you can actually tie laces to make sure that it's going to fit more comfortably for your particular foot. We're going to go through those different ways right now. The first technique we're going to talk about is the runner's tie, or someone who has a narrower foot. Sometimes you can have a little bit of a heel slippage even though it's the correct size. We want to make sure it's nice and snug on that heel. This is something I actually use whenever I'm running in a shoe. I also use it for any sort of boot camp or HIIT type classes. If you're doing things like mountain climbers or burpees, it really can kind of help snug up that foot so you don't have any slippage. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. And the way to do it is you have a shoe that's tied regularly like this. There's that extra eyelet that's there. It's not in all shoes, but it is in most shoes. So most shoes are gonna be able to do this. You take the one side and you go on the same side through that extra eyelet, make a loop, do the same thing on the opposite side. Take the opposite side lace, go through, under and through that loop, and the same thing on the other side. Just take from the left, go through the right loop. And then the biggest thing you want to do is you want to make sure you kind of seesaw it to make sure the tension's correct when it's on your foot, and tie regularly. There you go. The second lacing technique we have is for someone who has a higher instep. Sometimes people have a bump kind of on that forefoot area, or they have a high instep and it just doesn't feel comfortable right there. This is just going to give you a little bit more room there to make it a little more comfortable for you to be able to walk, run, or do whatever exercises you want. So you're first going to unlace it, so you just have those bottom laces like this. Then you are actually going to do one more. The crisscross, so the bottom two, because you want to make sure that this is kind of right in that arch area or that instep. Then you're going to take the one side and go vertically up to the next and do the same thing on the opposite side. And then you're just going to crisscross the same as you normally would. And you can tie regularly. So it just gives you a little bit more room kind of in that area for people that have high instep, or if you're having any sort of pain or bruising on that top of the foot, just to relieve some of the pressure there. The next one is for someone who has a narrower foot. More and more companies are going wider with the feet because the majority of the population has a little bit of a wider foot, and some companies are getting rid of narrows. So way to be able to snug it up a little bit more if you have a narrower foot, it's going to be this lacing technique right here. So what you do is the first two are done like normal. Then what you're going to do is you're going to vertically, similar to that high instep actually, do the next one, but you're going to make sure to leave a little bit more of a loop. Same with the other side. Like that. And then you're going to go under this loop. And if you do have a heel or the tongue connector, this is the good place. You want to go under that tongue connector. And then through that loop, like so. And same on this side. And through that loop. And then you just once again kind of want to seesaw it to make sure that tension's correct on your foot. And then you're just going to go under. And under, and then tie normally. This is a way to be able to tie for people that have a little bit of a wider forefoot. An Ultra is a great idea too for a shoe because it does have kind of this foot-shaped toe box as well, just to give you a little bit more room. So you're going to take and just have that initial one there. Then what you're going to want to do is vertically take it up the side. And up this one. And then the same thing on this other side. And then you're going to want to tie the rest how you normally would. Like so, and then just gives you a little bit more room kind of in that forefoot area. This last one is for anyone who just needs a little bit more room in the shoe overall. For this, I do just want to warn people to make sure that they're in the right size. So lots of times if you are needing this tie, you may need to go up a width size, but if you are a 2E for women and you have a smaller foot, or a 4E for men, and still need a little bit more room, this is an option for you. So what we're going to do is we're just going to vertically put the laces up there. So you're going to start this one at that first hole right there. And then we're going to go across, but when we do go across, we're going to bring it from the outside in. Then this other side is going to go up to the second eyelet there. And then go across. And then once again, we're going to skip the eyelet and go there. And then we'll go across. And skip. And go across. And then we'll go out. And out. So there you have it, and then you can just tie it regularly. So there you have it. There's a variety of different ways that you can tie your shoes just to make you a little bit more comfortable. Once again, we do always suggest you come in and get your feet scanned so we know what the proper size footwear is, but these are just different ways just to make it a little bit more comfortable for you to be able to not be thinking about your feet while you're working out, so that you can just focus on making sure that you get stronger, better, and healthier. So if you want more videos like this, please like this video and subscribe. If you have any questions, please comment below and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day.